What is up, guys? It is the Battle Jew from the ESC clan. It is our first tutorial for this channel, and I'm glad to be doing it. I've seen a lot of, I'm sure we all have. We all see the FAMAS, stoners, rapid firers, and M60ers in the game. And quite frankly, I'm kind of sick of it. And so today, I am hoping that this will get you motivated to do some sniping. All right. I'm kind of hoping I could get some more people sniping. It's really fun once you get the hang of it. A lot of people are like, oh, it's the big bad snipe. The snipe is the worst gun in the game. Blah blah blah. I'm bound to die. And, really, when you do approach it with that attitude, you're not gonna do good. I really wish I had someone there to help me out and tell me what works and what doesn't with sniping, but it's been a little bit of a journey, and I'm where I am now. Definitely not as good as some of the better snipers like Lacked and Fear out there. I'm sure most of you have heard of, but I'm working my way up there. So today I'm here with my good buddy. What is this? Sniper God? You want to wave or something for us, Sniper God? Okay, he did a little ballerina twirl for you. Alright, so I'm starting out with the ACOG, not because I want you to use it. I'm starting out with it because I don't want you to use it, alright? Hey Dad, the ACOG is pretty newbie, but it also has its disadvantages, and that's why I don't use it. Now, a lot of you Wiimoters are comfortable with it, and, it's something that you find you treasure when you snipe, maybe. But it's not good, because look at, alright, this is how long it takes to scope in. This long, alright? You're not scoped in there, you're not scoped in here, you're scoped in there. Alright, it takes a little while. Alright, and it takes too long, quite frankly. And then say Sniper God was all the way back there. Say it was that back fence post right there. I had to take a little while. Say I'm on the fly, I got an MP5K behind me over there, and I'm like, oh shit, can't shoot him, because he's too far away and I can't zoom in that far. Alright, so that's a couple of reasons why you shouldn't use the ACOG. Now, I know a lot of you Wiimoters are like, oh, it's point and shoot, blah, 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 but I've seen some of you CCPers use the ACOG, and I'm like, really? No. Alright, kill me. Wait, no, don't kill me. Kill me now. Alright? Now, if you're starting out sniping, I want you to start out with a variable zoom. I want to cover a couple of things real quick here, and I know I only have 10 minutes to do this video, so I'm going to try to kind of rush through it. Alright? There's 3 points in time, alright? This is not a quick scope. This is not a quick scope. Alright? See, look at that's not even a quick scope. You see how it hit the wall over here? You have to wait that long for it to be a quick scope. Alright, this isn't Modern Warfare 2 with Sleight of Hand Pro, where you can zoom in super fast and get the awesome looking thing like a no-scope, and it's not. Alright? No-scoping, or not no-scoping, quick-scoping is a bit harder and takes a little more practice, alright? So this, I'm going to call point A. That is no-scope point, pretty much, alright? You can make it look cool and say you got a pop scope or whatever, but it's essentially a no-scope. Point B is the quick-scope, alright? And that is the second point in time. I'm calling them point A, B, and C because all these times happen within milliseconds of each other. Point C is this. Alright, waiting around to aim for them. That's called hard scoping. Hard scoping isn't a problem. Go all the way back there, Sniper God. If you need hard scoping isn't a sin, alright? If you're a sniper, hard scoping is perfectly acceptable. Look, I missed that. If you need that extra second to hit him, that's okay to take it. See, look, I missed him again. Oh, I'm failing. If you need that extra second, to hit him, then that's okay to take it. I mean, there's no harm in that. All right. You know what kind of hard scoping is bad? This kind of hard scoping is bad. Doing that, okay? That's putting your claymore next to your side, camping in the corner. Okay, that's bad. All right, you don't want to do that. You don't want to get caught dead doing that. You will die doing that. All right, so you don't want to hard scope. All right. All right. Second thing to help you with the timing, because I'm sure a lot of you will go like this, and your thing will be on him, and it'll do a no scope, and you'll be like, oh my God, my crosshair was on him. Everything. It happens a lot. All right. Something to help with that is a little thing I like to call the drag scope. Look at that, it's even a no scope. Drag scope. Alright, the drag scope is essentially what it sounds like. You aim a little bit to the left or right of your target, drag, and shoot. Alright, it's pretty self-explanatory, it takes a little practice. By the way, I play on sensitivity 10, and if you snipe, it's a really good idea, because say Sniper God's coming up behind me, I think there's a guy in here, he shoots and misses a bullet, alright, say that, boom, whip around, and shoot him. Alright, I missed, but you get the idea. Boom. Oh. Anyway, I'm just kind of screwing around, but that it's super helpful. You know, I used to play on sensitivity 6, and when I turned, you know, I'd turn like, oh, and boom, I'd already be dead. All right, so the 10 sensitivity really helps you out. If you can't get there right away, work your way up. Go up a sensitivity every 3 or 4 days, and you'll be in there you'll be there in no time. All right. So basically, that's a few things to learn with the variable zoom. Most people like it because this is a regular scope zoom, and people freak out when they're blind. They can't see anything to the left or right. They go, oh God, I'm gonna die. Boom, they're dead anyway because they're screwing around too much, right? So the variable zoom's a nice compromise between the regular scope and the ACOG. Because see, I can see from the bush to the, you know, and then boom, I see a lot less, and it makes you feel a little more safe and comfortable, especially if you're a Wiimote user. I really do understand where you're coming from. And I don't like to get involved in the whole Wiimote CCP debate, because I like to use the Wiimote. Well, I like to, but now I don't. But I definitely see where you guys are coming from. Just I don't feel like it's an option when I snipe. All right. So secondly, we're gonna move into the regular scope. Right here. You gonna kill me, Sniper God? Alright, so the regular scope is exactly what the variable zoom is, but on second zoom. Alright, so pretty much some tips for this is you wanna be more sure. You wanna line your crosshairs up more, because if you take the time to do this, it's a little bit more slow because it's more zoomed in. If you take the time to do this, you're most of the time gonna die. You wanna be on him and know you're gonna hit him, except he moved right there. He wasn't supposed to. But you want to be on him and know you're on him, and that just comes from a lot of practice and using the variable zoom for a little while. You'll get the hang of it. But the great thing about the regular scope is you can use extended mags, and once you get used to the regular scope, the extended mags will save your life on many occasions, because I see a lot of snipers use Sleight of Hand Pro, and I'm like, what are you doing? In fact, Sniper Guy used to use Sleight of Hand Pro. And it's like, you know, I know you have to reload, but just use the extended mags, which he uses now. Because with Sleight of Hand Pro, you don't get to faster zoom-in speed, alright? On your second perk, you should be rocking hardened or steady aim. Steady aim to get your nice no-scopes, and hardened to get your nice wall bangs, alright? That's especially nice if you are recording, alright? So, that's the regular scope. Alright, last of all is the infrared. You want to kill me one more time here, Sniper Gun? And the infrared, a lot of you are like, oh my god, it's ugly, it's hard to use, blah blah blah, it's slow. I've heard every excuse why not to use it. Here's one why to use it. If you're on array, which we're not, so you can't totally see, but say a guy's way out there on the hill. Actually, Sniper Gun, go hide behind the Jeep over there. Stand up, but go behind the Jeep. Alright, this is a perfect example right here. They're shooting, they're camping. No, get behind the window part. See, they're shooting at you from back there. You can barely see their head. And this happens to me so many times. There's like these barrels on Summit, and it happens a lot. They're there, and you can barely see them. You're like getting sprayed at, you're panicking, you know, you're proning, all that junk. You use your, look at that. You can see where he is, right there. You use your infrared, and boom, headshot. Alright, and a lot of times you can use that to your advantage to where they can't even see you when you shoot them. Bigger maps like Array, you know, you get sprayed at from a distance, just pop your infrared over there, boom, you instantly see where they are, and you get the kill shot. Alright, the infrared definitely has its advantages. I use it mostly in Jungle, Hanoi, and Array, biggest maps, because that's where you get sprayed at from a distance, and behind bushes, and in the dark on Hanoi, and you just pop in your infrared there, and there they are. Alright, so that's a quick tutorial on the scopes. As far as perks go, there's 6 perks I would recommend you get. First 2 are for perk 1. That would be, what are you doing? That would be Ghost and Flak Jacket. Pro, and flak jacket. Mostly I use it on domination because I capture points. Demolition I really won't play the objective much. I just spawn camp, but domination definitely I do play the objective. And let's see if I can get. Oh, you suck. It helps a lot with the grenades and the RPGs and whatnot. Ghost definitely can be abused if you are a camper. I highly recommend you don't camp, and I will not support any kind of camping. Definitely when you're learning to snipe, it's scary and whatnot. I mostly use it because you don't want the one-on-one confrontation in the house or on the stairwell with the FAMAS user, or in here with him spraying back and forth through the walls, and you're like, holy shit, and you miss a couple, and then you're dead, So, definitely, I use the ghost to avoid the radar and getting confronted in the houses while I'm just trying to run around and mind my own business. And, so yeah, Ghost Pro, though, definitely, too, because, like, when you're dying a lot, learning to snipe, and you don't need the noob who gets the dogs off you. Well, not the noob; he's pretty good if he gets dogs on you. But you know the guy who gets dogs off you because you're so bad with the sniper to kill you with his dogs to wreck your KDR even more, right? So just another reason to use it. For the perk 2s, I would suggest Hardened Pro, quite obviously, for your nice little wall bangs, and Steady Aim, quite obviously, for your no scopes. Definitely good to have those if you record. Now for also Hardened 2, though, when you're getting sprayed at with, say, maybe an HK or a pistol, even something that doesn't kill you super fast, or maybe shoots a little slow, you flinch when you get shot with a sniper, which some of you might notice. But with the Hardened, you don't flinch; you just stay steady. Like shoot me in the leg. See how I flinch up like that? That could totally screw you off if they're far away from you. So the Hardened Pro definitely helps with that. As far as your third perks, Tactical Pro, Tac Mask Pro is definitely your best friend. I used to get killed so many times by flashbangs because you can't, when you're flashed and you have a FAMAS or an AUG or whatever, you can just spray blindly and hopefully get a random kill. You can't spray with the sniper, and not to mention you're going for no scopes. So the Tac Mask really helps out a lot with surviving through those situations. Lastly would be Hacker Pro, and I mostly pop that out on Search and Destroy, and it's helpful to see the claymores and whatnot. Normally, if I'm not using Flak Jacket, I'll pop out the Hacker Pro too. Also, it's fun to just screw up people's care package. One time I got a quad care package kill. It was really awesome. Just by hacking someone's stuff. You hack claymores and whatnot. It's a big help. Alright, so that's just some tips for sniping. If you guys have any questions, leave the questions in the comment box. Subscribe, like, whatever. I'm not gonna bombard you guys with all that. Most of the time I don't care for it when people do it to me. So this is Battle Jew with the ESC Elite Snipers crew, and Sniper God, my best buddy, of course, who I'm teabagging now. Peace out, guys. Hope you liked it.